Have you ever heard of Carlo Acutis, an Italian teenager who passed away at the age of 15 in 2006? Carlo had a deep passion for computers, and above all, a profound love for Jesus. He created a website dedicated to Eucharistic miracles, and his life was marked by a strong faith and immense charity toward the needy and those who suffered. His mother, Antonia Salzano, has shared several dreams she had both after his birth and after his passing, which could be considered prophetic. Before Carlo was born, Antonia had a dream that deeply impacted her. She saw a radiant light approaching her that said, "I am your son." Then the light added, "I will take you to heaven." At that moment, Antonia did not fully understand the message of the dream, but when Carlo was born, she realized that her son was a special gift from God, with the mission of showing the world Jesus' great love. Before he died, Carlo told his mother, "Mother, when I am in heaven, I will perform miracles." Indeed, after his death, many miracles and blessings were attributed to Carlo, leading to his beatification in 2020. Antonia thanked God for having given her such an extraordinary son, who remains a model and intercessor for her and many others. Another dream that deeply moved Antonia and touched the hearts of Catholics worldwide occurred in 2006, just days before Carlo's departure on October 12th. In that dream, Antonia was inside a church, and as she looked up at the ceiling, she saw her son Carlo's face next to an image of Saint Francis of Assisi. Saint Francis looked at her and said that Carlo would be very important to the church, leaving a lasting impression on her. The following night, as she prayed the rosary before going to sleep, she heard a clear voice say, "Carlo will die." At first, Antonia dismissed it as a negative thought, not imagining it might be a warning. On Saturday, October 7th, Carlo fell seriously ill and was rushed to the hospital, where he was diagnosed with acute leukemia. Upon receiving the news, Carlo said, "I offer all the suffering I will have to endure for the Lord, for the Pope, and for the entire Church. There are people who suffer much more than I do. I am happy to die because I have lived without wasting a single minute on things that do not please God." Months before Carlo's death, Antonia had another dream. She dreamed of a wounded lamb bleeding to death, while a voice spoke words related to sacrifice and offering. Antonia believes this dream was indeed prophetic, foretelling the painful experience she would go through with her son Carlo, who suffered frequent hemorrhages due to his leukemia, resulting in a swift and tragic death. Despite the intense physical and emotional pain, Antonia is convinced that Carlo, like Jesus, offered himself as a victim to God for the salvation of many. Carlo was known for his cheerful and kind nature. He often spoke about future events, demonstrating remarkable intuition, and even predicted his own death. After his passing, a video recorded 2 months earlier was found that confirmed his prediction. Carlo led a spiritually rich life, leaving a legacy that continues to inspire many. His devotion to the Blessed Sacrament was unwavering, and he had a deep love for the Virgin Mary. At the age of 8, during a procession at the Church of Our Lady of Fatima, Carlo saw the Virgin, who stopped in front of him, lifted his heart, and placed it upon her chest, instructing him to consecrate himself to the Immaculate Heart of Mary and the Sacred Heart of Jesus. Carlo's formula for achieving holiness and combating evil and sin was simple: attend Mass daily, receive Holy Communion whenever possible, spend time in Eucharistic adoration, pray the Holy Rosary every day, read a passage from sacred scripture daily, go to confession weekly, and perform small acts of love and kindness offered to the Lord and the Virgin Mary for the benefit of others. Carlo also encouraged seeking the help of our guardian angels, assuring that they could become our best friends. During his life and after his death, Carlo Acutis was associated with many miracles. One of these miracles occurred in Brazil in Campo Grande on October 12, 2013, the 7th anniversary of his death. Matteo, a 6-year-old boy born with a split pancreas and unable to digest solid foods, experienced a remarkable healing. Father Marcello Tenorio invited the faithful to pray a novena and placed one of Carlo's shirts over the boy. The next day, Matteo began to eat solid food. Thanks to divine intervention, Matteo's pancreas became like that of a healthy person, without requiring any surgery. This healing, immediate, complete, and inexplicable, defies current medical knowledge. Carlo was an exceptional young man who left an indelible mark on the world through his deep faith, love for Jesus, and dedication to others. His life, dreams, and miracles continue to inspire and touch the hearts of many. Following Carlo's advice and striving to live in holiness, we can draw closer to Jesus. Remember, attend Mass, receive Holy Communion, spend time in adoration, pray the Rosary, read the Scriptures, confess regularly, and offer small acts of love and kindness to the Lord and the Virgin Mary for the good of others. And don't forget to seek the support of your guardian angels, who can become your best friends. Thank you, and until next time.